Welcome to the second tutorial on DataCube. We will be creating our own model along with the needed dimensions. First, we need to understand how what we see in the Explorer is related to what we need to specify at loading time. Here's one dimension customer having the dimension elements in this hierarchy: continent, country, region, and customer ID. For any dimension element, we need to specify the hierarchy, type, size, and the SQL column name, which is the name of the corresponding column in the external database from where we are loading and forming the dimension. Customer ID needs to be specified as unique as it has the lowest hierarchy. Suppose we had two customers having the same ID from different regions. Then we would also have to specify region as unique, and they both would form a unique key. Email and phone are the attributes of customer ID. They have hierarchy as 0. These are the long and short associated descriptions. Likewise, any other dimension element could also have long and short labels as well as associated attributes. Here is the same thing in an Excel spreadsheet format. This is the dimension name, and here the category name, which comprises of the dimension elements and the attributes. As you can see here, email is an attribute of customer ID. Also, customer ID has a long and short label. And here are the SQL column names with the aliases as given here. We are using the AdventureWorks database to load in the dimension. I have opened this database. As you can see, customer ID is coming from sales.customer, as is the customer ID long, which is the account number. Person.contact is providing the email and phone, as well as the customer ID short, which is the last name. Sales.individual is linking person.contact to sales.customer. Likewise, sales.salesTerritory is providing region, country, and continent, and is linked to sales.customer through territory ID. So we can write the from clause needed to obtain this data. Here is the connection string to connect to the AdventureWorks database. To learn how to obtain this string, please visit connectionstrings.com. Now let us begin creating the customer dimension. The first thing we need to do is open invoke.dat. Over here we get the various options for the format in which our internal DataCube database should be created. Currently it is Access. I want it to be Microsoft SQL Server, so we'll just cut and paste it to the top. Save it. Now we can open the DataCube object. Login. Click on Dimensions and say New. Now I will start entering the fields referring to the Excel spreadsheet. Dimension name, customer. Format type. This is with respect to the external database. Select ODBC. Name, continent. Length 50. Hierarchy 1. Save. Name, country. Hierarchy 2. Save. Region. customer ID, type integer, it is unique, has a short label and long label. Email, it has zero hierarchy and is an attribute of customer ID. Phone, also an attribute of customer ID. Now click on Next. Here we have to enter the corresponding SQL column names. Here we can enter the default value, which will show up if any cell in the external database is having a null value. There wasn't any null value, so I'm not going to enter anything. Now I'm going to copy paste the from clause. Also the connection string, and set the format of the external database to be Microsoft SQL Server. Say test SQL, the test is successful, and save. Now the dimension definition is complete. For loading in the dimension, click on Customer, and load data. The loading is complete. Now we can click on Show Data and see what we loaded. Update can be used to edit any cell in our internal database. Close. That completes loading of customer. Now I will load the dimension product. That completes creation of the product dimension. The next dimension which we want to create is promotion.